Hey guys, so we're just going to be working on some concepts about escaping from the bottom. I know it's a troubled area for people that are new to jiu-jitsu, those of us who have been training for a long time. Escapes are one of those things where at all different levels you're going to end up in bad spots and have to find your way out of there. So I want to cover a few things for you guys to think about and kind of maybe it might change your approach a little bit to how you look at escapes and how you think about the steps that you need to take to get out of bad spots. So let me have Jimmy, because you got a nice contrasting black gi. So my head's going to be this way, you're going to be in side control, right? But for right now, right here. So when the person gets around your legs and they're gonna get you in side control, you already can tell you messed up and you didn't take the steps you needed to prevent. First thing, where should we be? How should we be positioned as he's coming around our legs? On my side. So I get on my side, right? I'm on my side and I'm trying to keep from getting flattened out, right? How am I going to keep from getting flattened out? What are some ways? Somebody tell me.
Push off your back leg.
I can use this leg. What else?
Frame your arm.
Frame, because he's going to be trying what? He's going to be trying to control my head. Most commonly, they're going to try to grab your head and get this pressure to be able to flatten you out. Go ahead, flatten me out. Why is he having trouble flattening me out right now? He has my head.
Not very strong on the head.
Why do you think? No, he has good control.
You're still posting with your back leg.
Look at my leg. Where is it? It's not here, is it?
Nope.
Push. Where was the minor adjustment?
Creating your base.
I took my leg and I put it here. I moved it from here to here, and I dropped my knee slightly so it's pointing this way. Now it should be at least a little harder for him to flatten me out. Go ahead. So a little more work, right? So that's one element that's going to help you. The positioning of this leg, very important. This leg needs to not leave the floor. So not only do you not want to have it too close here, but you also don't want to take it off the mat. So when you're trying to move, don't lift that foot off the floor. That has to stay connected. When I move, that foot's not leaving the mat. It stays there the entire time. Okay, so we looked at foot positioning, how to make it a little more difficult. I'm all the way on my side of my shoulder, side of my hip, okay? If I was really preventing, this knee would already be between us. But we're gonna say he's already cleared past that point, so now we're having to salvage the situation. The next thing I need to look at is distance, okay? There's a range here where if I'm inside that range, it's gonna make it easy for him to get my head and work that control, okay? So the in-between range where I'm at right now is the one that's dangerous for me. So if there's a way I can slide my body away from him a little bit, look at how much space there is and how I can see all of this stuff coming. Grab my head. Look how far away I am. I'm stretching my upper body back. I'm not here. That's going to be a little bit easier for him. It's going to give me trouble. So this distancing, using your body this way, is very important. The other end of the spectrum is being more, going to get me in here. See how he couldn't control my hips? He couldn't, even though he was trying to get my head, I was inside. I moved myself in with my upper body. Watch again. I'm in here. So there's like a sweet spot where you need to be. If I'm here, I'm neither away or in. I'm in the space where he's gonna get me here. I can delay it a little bit with how I position myself, but it's gonna be more difficult. Okay? So the foot, moving it out a little bit, the distance, either away, where you can really see where everything's coming, you can block his attempts to grab your head, or more inside. See how I can use this here? Like a little umbrella here, protecting my head. Now I'm going to have the ability to move my hips. My hips need to be able to move. I have to create movement of the hips by not allowing my head and my upper body to get controlled. If I can't keep my head and my upper body from being controlled, I'm not going to be able to shift my hips to escape. If I let him get me here, now my hips are pretty much killed. He's accomplished his control. So we want to be more preventative, even though he's all the way around. I'm either going to be away, right, or in, tucking myself in. Does that make sense? So I just want you guys to get with a partner, maybe like 10%, very light, and work that idea of where you place the foot and then going inside the range or stretching really far away, and kind of see what you can come up with there. And then we'll work a little bit more off of that. Everybody got it?
Let's go.
On 2, 1, 2.